Profit and loss is just percentages applied to buying and selling, so last lesson's multiplier carries straight over. The one rule that prevents most errors: profit and loss percentages are always taken on the cost price, never the selling price. Keep that fixed, and the whole topic stays simple. 4 ideas, then 14 questions, including the famous trap that fools almost everyone. Profit percent is the profit divided by the cost price, times 100. To go the other way, selling price is cost price, times 1 plus the profit percent. Cost 100, 20% profit, sell at 100 times 1.2, 120. Loss is identical, with 1 minus the loss percent. Always cost price on the bottom. Often, they give the selling price and the profit percent and want the cost. Just divide by the multiplier. A selling price of 240 at 20% profit means cost is 240 over 1.2, 200. The mistake is taking 20% of the selling price, which uses the wrong base. Shops mark a price up, then offer a discount on that marked price. Discount uses the marked price as its base, just as profit uses cost. Mark up 50%, then give 20% off. 1.5 times 0.8 is 1.2, a clean 20% profit overall. Markup and discount simply chain like any successive changes. Here's the classic. 2 articles sold at the same price, one at 20% profit, one at 20% loss. People say it breaks even. It doesn't. Because the cost prices differ, you always make a net loss. And for equal percentages, it's the percent over 10 squared. 20 gives a 4% loss every time. Your turn. Profit over cost times 100. Pause, give it a real attempt, then I'll walk through it. Profit is 20 on a cost of 100, so 20%. With cost 100, the profit and the percent are the same number, which is why 100 is the friendliest base. Next one. Loss over cost times 100. Pause, give it a real attempt, then I'll walk through it. The loss is 50 on a cost of 200, which is a quarter, 25%. Loss percent also sits on the cost price. Try this. Multiply cost by 1.1. Pause it. Give it a real attempt, then I'll walk through it. 500 times 1.1 is 550. 10% of 500 is 50 added on. Keep going. Sell at 0.75 of cost. Pause. Give it a real attempt, then I'll walk through it. A quarter loss means selling at 3/4 of cost. 80 times 0.75 is 60. Tougher now. Cheers. Heinen. Neoitalina third. Divide SB by 1.2, not by anything else. Pause it, give it a real attempt, then I'll walk through it. Divide the selling price by 1.2 to undo the profit. 240 over 1.2 is 200. Don't take 20% of the selling price. Last stretch. Divide CV by 0.948. Pause, give it a real attempt, then I'll walk through it. A 10% loss means the selling price is 0.9 of cost. So cost is 360 over 0.9, 400. Backwards always means dividing by the multiplier. Portion. Discount sits on the marked price. Pause, give it a real attempt, then I'll walk through it. Discount is on the marked price. 500 times 0.8 is 400. The marked price is the base here, not the cost. Stay sharp, bit pain. Multiply cost by 1.4. Pause, give it a real attempt, then I'll walk through it. 250 times 1/4 is 350. 40% of 250 is 100. Added on. One more. Chain the markup and discount, then compare to costs. Pause. Give it a real attempt, then I'll walk through it. Markup to 500, then 0.9 of that is 450. Profit is 50 on a cost of 400, 12.5%. Notice the discount eats most but not all of the markup. Now this 30 rupees equals the 10% jump in profit. Pause, give it a real attempt, then I'll walk through it. The extra 30 rupees corresponds to the extra 10% of profit, and 10% of cost is 30, so cost is 300. Translate the gap in profit into a gap in money. Your turn. Find each cost price separately then. Compare totals. Pause it. Give it a real attempt, then I'll walk through it. The profit item cost 100. The loss item cost 150. Total cost 250 against total sale 240. A 10 rupee loss on 250 is 4%. Equal percentages on different costs. Never break even. Next, 1. Discount over marked price. Pause it, give it a real attempt, then I'll walk through it. The discount is 120 off 600, which is 20%. Discount percent always sits on the marked price. Try this. Chain markup and discount as multipliers. Pause, give it a real attempt, then I'll walk through it. 1.5 for the markup times 0.8 for the discount is 1.2, so 20% profit on cost side. The percentages don't subtract to 30, you must chain the multipliers. Keep going. Find the cost first, then mark up. Pause it, give it a real attempt, then I'll walk through it. First recover the cost. 450 over 0.9 is 500. Then a 20% profit is 500 times 1.2, 600. 2 clean multiplier steps, in and out cost.